Good evening, 47. Your destination is the Paris Fashion Show by Sanguine, one of Europe's leading couture brands. Your targets are Sanguine owner Viktor Novikov, a former oligarch turned fashion mogul, and his partner Dalia Margolis, a retired supermodel, an iconic power couple on the global fashion scene, and two of the most dangerous people in the world. Novikov and Margolis are in fact the ringleaders of Iago, an enigmatic spy ring that deals in the global elite's most valuable secrets. Unscrupulous and opportunistic, Iago has caused disastrous security leaks all over the globe. When Crimean separatists caused a deadly meltdown at the Odessa nuclear power plant, Iago gave them access to the plant's security network. And when the Delgado drug cartel shot down the plane of President Hernandez and his family, Iago provided the classified flight plans. Now Novikov and Margolis have obtained a knock list of British undercover agents, which they plan to sell at a secret Iago auction during the Sanguine show. So our client, MI6, need us to stop the ringleaders before the knock list ends up in the wrong hands. The Sanguine show will be swarming with security, and Viktor Novikov will be the focus of everyone's attention. But despite his posturing, he is merely the money man. The real target is Dalia Margolis. Beautiful and brilliant, she is a master manipulator and the true brains behind Iago. Two targets, a highly public event. At first glance, an impossible task. Then again, I do know how you love a challenge. I will leave you to prepare.
Alright. Hello everyone and welcome to a Roulette 13 match. This is a low bracket round 4. We have K-Kaneta versus CodeNameKenny. Moving on, we are going on to Paris to start off with by chosen by K-Kaneta. He is chosen by Mumbai. CodeNameKenny has, I'm just going to say for Kenny to make it simple, has not picked Merrick and banned Winton Creek. And just a little bit of a 5-minute delay, just so Kenny can reset his router. So we are having a little bit of a delay. So obviously he's at the offline at the moment. So when it comes near the time, I'll change scenes. So obviously, you guys don't get flashbanged from the overlay. So yeah, obviously a little bit of a wait for 5 minutes while he does that. Obviously, it's a good thing to do it last moment. Obviously, instead of doing it mid-spin. And I'm going to just see how it goes for this spinning. Two amazing players, and Kenny's been here for a while, and the same for K-Kaneta. He's a finalist as well. Well, and Kenny is a Speedrun Community 11 winner, he was. So, two interesting tiles. Different tiles. And I'm going to see how it goes. I'm too ippy now since K-Kaneta in the chat just saying I'm too ippy now since I have to move tons of snow. Yeah, is it snowing in Japan at the moment? If that's amazing. We never get snow here because obviously UK is just a pretty boink blank country. Rain we get. If you love rain, come to the UK. Yeah, so obviously, time zone difference I think are quite big. I would have thought. K-Kaneta is from Japan, meaning that the time zone from here is like 9 hours difference, and then CodeNameKenny is like I don't know what country's from actually. Hold on, let me find what code. We can tell thanks to Curry's new updated website. CodeNameKenny, he is from Netherlands, so I think it's like an hour ahead. I believe he is. So quite intrigued to see how it goes. As well, meanwhile, we have a little bit of a wait going on. Let's read the performance. Well, let's read out the players. Let's go to the bracket for a quick second and see where they've been up to get up to this part at the moment. While Kenny does his router research. Starting from K-Kaneta. So K-Kaneta started in the. Let me get my brackets up my end as well. Let me find him on my end. So at least I can locate easy for him. Yeah, I do see him. So he's just a little bit scrolled in here until I can find him, because it's like very small for my view to see. Alright, so it's scrolling down, he is. So yeah, K-Kaneta is down here. He went against Hubot and won with a sweep, I believe it was. Yes, it was. Then went against Joker J, then sweeped him, but then went to round 3 winner bracket over here. Not over here. What am I looking at? There, here, and lost against 2. Score being 6-2, so he went to the low bracket, and from lower bracket, he then, well, basically he's been waiting in the low bracket in this round moment against waiting for Kenny at this point. So obviously he's been waiting for a bit. Meanwhile, Kenny has been. We find him in the brackets as well. So CodeNameKenny, when I could see him as well. There he is. He went against Spot the Cat. Then it was the score was 3-6-2, and then went against D Nomes, a really good, a strong player, and then there was and he got swept. He did. So he moved right into the lower bracket. Let me find him. There he was, and then Rostel, she had to forfeit, so because of something came up, so he automatically moved on to next round against Fishman, and then beat it by 6-2, and now up to this match. And with a win, we'll go against Channel Joined, and then obviously I'll have a win to go against me in the round 6, but obviously round 5, and due to the deadlines, it could be a possibility the match could be happening today or tomorrow. It probably short because of deadline reasons, because it's been I think it's a bit past it. But obviously, if something came up, like obviously the snow situation, then I understand that. But yeah, let's go to the match and see. So I'll do a quick. I'm gonna go to just the other screen just so I can get a quick refresh on the overlay and see if Kenny is live. Alright, let's see if both are live. They indeed are. Alright. And already got some shouts going on. Thank you very much. Obviously, and so earlier, the casual hammer did rate us earlier, so yeah, thank you very much for the shout for him. He deserves it. But yeah, 30 seconds away. Let's do a quick snap review for this match. We have K-Kaneta with the 6 plays, 4 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. And then CodeNameKenny has been here 2 times with the 2 loses. So it could be a possible chance that today was today was Casual's last stream due to Twitch time down as well. Oh no, is it? Oh, that is not good. That's unfortunate for Casual then. Oh, that's not good. But the spin is here. We do have a non-pacification shotgun, Stylus, Victor Novikov. Diamond goes consume poison as the bodyguard. I'm not going to phrase the bloody I see it. Yeah, I can't phrase that. He's still on YouTube though. At least he could do YouTube videos. More countries again, I feel like more countries just by one are just banning Twitch at this point. It comes annoying, it is. At this point, might as well just stream on YouTube eventually. CKD. So meanwhile, obviously consume poison, but at least it's on Victor Novikov, so because it's usually that he's a pain in the ass for him. So meanwhile, K-Kaneta is starting in the suit. I do think he's going to go for the trank shot for one of these NPCs, obviously do deconsume poison on the drink, or snail, either way works. Just had to mute myself for a second just while I sneeze. So there he goes, to consume points very hot, and there's a guard just outside. Oh, he's not going for the bulky one. Meanwhile, it looks like CodeNameKenny is going to go for the auction staff to obviously do the consume poison. Thank you. Or just I try to mute myself for any sneezes or anything loud I'm about to do. So meanwhile, K-Kaneta seems to want this guard. He's got a trank, right? He does. And gets spotted by the guards. You could go for the one on the balcony though. That would have been like you don't even have to use a trank. So meanwhile, CodeNameKenny's got the consume poison set up. Try to get a bodyguard here. When this timer goes die, I remember writing down the consume poison timings for her. She dies at 1:20, so he has a whopping 20 seconds. That is if he doesn't trigger this conversation from these two people over here. He doesn't seem to get this guy lured. I think he might have. I think he has triggered the dialogue though. He has, yeah, she has. So a little bit delay from that. So there's like two people Diamond talks to when you go nearby to be triggered. Meanwhile, K-Kaneta is... Oh, get spotted though! Who that must have been? It must have been... I don't know who that would have been, actually, but someone spotted him. And that's a restart. Meanwhile, K-Kaneta has to disguise, and he's got like 25 seconds to... while Diamond has died. He's got the fireworks remote. The auction staff. Yeah, I think the auction staff from downstairs must have just seen him. He comes from upstairs, he does, so obviously he must have just seen him. Because he's KO'd the auction staff, like this guy here, what Kenny's doing. So meanwhile, KOing the people. There goes the 125, she died at that time. So there goes the consumed poison for Diamond. She is dead. And that is the first kill of the match and a nice successful kill. Obviously, consumed poison is a nice, easy way to deal with for Diamond. Fitonovkov could be a pain in the ass because obviously try dialogues and stuff like that. We had a spin the other day with Fitonovkov consumed poison, and that was pretty boring. And at the same time, just waiting patient, that's all it is. Meanwhile, there's a style disguise here. Obviously, he's going to grab. He's alright to change into it. Now, he needs to obviously, but he has the fireworks remote to obviously trigger. Meanwhile, it seems to be that he's got this guy. This is not going well. He's trying to and when he's away, you think is he alright? No, he had a big whoosh. I think he was about to get spotted. I think the secret from the edit might be a good here. So meanwhile, yeah, but I think the auction staff who walks past that room just walked by, obviously. Meanwhile, this could be bad. He's got shotgun in hand. Oh, he's got a big face in mind. Not anymore. It does. It's just when the auction staff doesn't. Wait, the video doesn't work anymore? Does it not? I thought it did. Yeah, I'm surprised by that one. Meanwhile, a nice quick kill. Hope everyone still is looking up for just to get the exit and oh my god! Wait, oh no! Oh my god! 1 second away, and he gets spotted. No way! He gets a massive whoosh, but gets away with it. But obviously, because he had turned towards the whoosh. Oh, that is so unfortunate. 1 second away would have been fine. Just so unfortunate that is. Meanwhile, another spotted from K-Kaneta. I think it did a bit too early. The exit does delay, but even way, he got red and then exited. Meanwhile, he's got the skies. I'm just gonna say Kenny, make it easier. Kenny's got the skies. He's going for. I guess is he smuggled something of the attic? Has he? So obviously, K-Kaneta's got the consume poison. I do prefer K-Kaneta as well. Obviously, it's a pretty good one. Obviously, very quick. Guard-wise, I would go for the balcony guard than this guy he's going for. It's just adds a little bit more risk, a little bit, but not just as well as a waste of a trank, to be honest. But Oh, he's alright. As soon as I saw the searching come off, we gun flashed that guard, but no, he's alright. Meanwhile, a nice seeker shot from Kenny. And there goes the consume poison kill from Kenny's end as well. So he needs to get the not the shotgun kill now. Not consume poison. His shotgun is here. He might want to drop the AR over here too. Obviously, he is on a timer now to get the start and head across to where the Sheik's bathroom is. So a little bit of a time rush from Kenny's end. Meanwhile, K-Kaneta's got the consume poison kill for time ago as well. Alright. So far, both have one target down. And now, obviously, Kenny's in a little bit of a rush to get that Novikov kill before he's done second. Did Kenny double seek? I don't think so. I think he just double seek. I think he's done one seek shot. I could be wrong though. Also, was one shot. No, I think he did do one shot. No, double seeker. So he's going to be very careful with the cams. Obviously, just gets a little alright so far. Does get camera problems. You can just throw stuff at the cameras now. No, he's got to move. He's got to go. Yep, he's new. He knew immediately when that happened. As soon as that happened. Meanwhile, it looks like he's trying to get Victor Novikov with the briefcase there. Nope. Didn't even get it. Why you not shoot the camera? Did he have a pistol, did he? He could have. I guess he was worrying. And the thing is, like, he could have thrown it and just gone for the door. He might have got a big whiff for the tech crew, but he wouldn't have been alright. So meanwhile, K-Kaneta's got. Oh, that's. Oh, God. Jesus. And he leaves the boy there. No, I don't like that. No, but hopefully. Let's just hope. Oh, it's over shortly, the fireworks. Gets through. Oh my God, that was a bit risky, but he's got it. Uses an empty trank to obviously make it turn around. That was good. And that will be 2-0. K-Kaneta taking his chosen map. Wow, that was an unfortunate close exit rip from the previous one, but this one was very good too. I was just like a little bit risky the boy being left there. Obviously, as soon my honest guess was if the fireworks did end, then he would have definitely got a body found probably. So yeah, but he's all good, and he does take the point for Paris. Moving on to Marrakesh, chosen by Kenny's chosen map, and yeah, we'll be heading there shortly.
Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is Marrakesh, Morocco, where civil riots are looming. Your targets are private banker Klaus Strandberg and Army General Reza Zaidan, two of the conspirators in a sinister plot to overthrow Morocco's fragile government. Strandberg, a former bank CEO who stole billions of dollars worth of savings from the Moroccan people, was facing trial for investment fraud. But early this morning, a band of heavily armed mercenaries freed Strandberg from his prison transport, resulting in the death of several police officers. Strandberg now takes refuge at his native Swedish consulate, in front of which crowds of angry protesters have gathered, demanding his handover to Moroccan authorities. We believe General Zaidan orchestrated Strandberg's escape to infuriate the public and spark nationwide riots, allowing Zaidan to impose martial law. Operating out of a field HQ at a nearby abandoned school, he will no doubt use the riots to depict the Rabat government as weak and inept, and persuade the general staff to support a fully fledged military coup in the name of national security. Our client, building contractor Hamilton Lowe, who stands to lose a fortune in government contracts, has hired us to prevent the coup d'etat. To do so, you need to paralyze Zaidan's rebel forces and prevent the riots from escalating further, hence the double contract. This is quite the political powder keg, 47, so be careful. The fate of a nation is at stake. I will leave you to prepare.
Alright, and we are back. So, we are heading to Marrakesh, chosen by Kenny's chosen map. Heading there very shortly. the stats both have the exact same results. Being 3 times played from both, and the stats for both have 2 wins and 1 lost. So both same, but stats will be going for 1 win up and 1 lose down, unless we might have a tie, depending on what we do get for Mary Cash. We do have Razor down. Oh god, there we go. Another classification for Razor. Fire Axe as the prisoner. That's going to be quite an interesting one. Oh my god. Klaus Strandberg, a pistol as the fortune teller. So a little bit annoying for the Fire Axe, because the only Fire Axe on the map is in the garage where Klaus Strandberg is. Oh boy. But not too bad of a spin, I would say, but very quite a tricky one for the non-pacification. A respin. Nah, it is alright to spin. It's obviously it's with the Klaus with the kill, but obviously any kill is prisoners allowed, to be honest. Even allow kills. That's what makes it interesting. Allow kill as a prisoner, but obviously a non-pacification is quite an interesting one too with the Fire Axe. So meanwhile, it looks like he is gonna. Oh, and get spotted! Oh, that's some bullcrap, if I must say. Oh my god. So meanwhile, just gotta do a quick make sure if it's up to date. These streams are. They should be, but I'd like to be safe with the streams. Because I just had a little bit of a cut out for like 1 second. It is very windy here, so hopefully we don't lose any signal from here. So meanwhile, it looks like K-Kaneta's got a panic on these two. Tranks the fortune teller. And gets changed. And gets spotted by the food vendor. Oh no. Meanwhile, Kenny has got the fortune teller sick. So K-Kaneta is going for the trank way, while Kenny's going to go for the most simple way, I think, most safe way. We'll be going for the sick way. What a boring spin. I would say the only what makes this spin quite interesting is the Fire Axe spin and the Razor's part. At least you don't have to KO Razor and all that. So it'd be quite interestingly enough. Although they've wrapped off from the fortune teller. Get flung. Meanwhile, Kenny's got waiting for the, because obviously you can see a massive difference on the grab of doing the risky way of getting it from tranking him. And then obviously, because K-Kaneta got him like 30 seconds in-game time, while Kenny's just got it now with 1 minute 27. So a massive 40-second difference. Well, yeah, basically like, yeah, 45 seconds. So meanwhile, K-Kaneta's got a lot of time to obviously wait for Klaus to get everything set up, get the Fire Axe as well. I do hope he has a briefcase though, somewhere down here. If not, he can just become a soldier or whatever. Because he has enough time to get the briefcase, the Fire Axe in the briefcase and all that, but I think he's gonna get it later on. Meanwhile, K-Kaneta does a panic shot, obviously do it on the guards. Gets the key cards and the keys for the army truck later on. Meanwhile, Kenny might miss Klaus. This will make the difference. It really does. Obviously, there's other ways. You can sick him and maybe hopefully goes to the bin inside where you lure him. Yeah, Kenny's gonna will be late, but he can use a seeker, so hopefully it might be able to be useful. Meanwhile, he uses the vacuum to lure the security guard. Meanwhile, yeah, here we go. He is leaving now. It's not worth restarting. You can still get him. You got a seeker. No, he's gonna reset, restart, and that's a rip, you could say, for Kenny. Looks like he's gonna try and get the so he's gonna snail him. Judging from the snail he's bringing along for the fortune teller. Meanwhile, here comes Klaus. Gets the pistol. Does a nice headshot on him. and that is a kill for Klaus. Then obviously he needs to. Do hope he has a briefcase made for K-Kaneta, obviously to do with the fire axe. Meanwhile, a lot of snails, and he's gonna get spotted. He's got too many problems. Yeah, this female right here is just gonna be pain. Meanwhile, a bullet shot above. So is he trying to get one of these guards? I don't know what he's trying to do. Nope, he's changed his mind. I'm quite intrigued to see what he's thinking about of doing. Oh no, he's bullet shot above. Oh no, is he coming? No, he's not. Oh, unless he's taking the staircase. I think he was trying to do, it was to, misses the trank. Gets it this time. He was trying to get the guy low to the roof above, basically, and obviously it just, I think he took the staircase. So meanwhile, he's got the disguise. So obviously he's allowed inside the compound too, it's the best part as well. There's the fire axe, the only fire axe on the map. Meanwhile, Kenny seems to just be tranking a lot of people and rips from this annoying female. Oh no. It's just a stand with the FT and the fire axe. And prisoner too, I guess, makes it interestingly enough. Obviously, if you're doing the intercon law, that'd be a way of obviously making it easier for that kill as prisoner. But obviously, you need to be very careful because it is a hostile disguise. Has a crowbar. Crowbar is the door. Just gonna crowbar that guy. Meanwhile, Kenny seems to have not a good time on getting this disguise. Oh, and rips again. It is not going well. He's frustrated right now. Meanwhile, a shot to the roof. He's got a crowbar the door. No, it's just going for the window. Window to climb. So meanwhile, Kenny seems to be having a hard time trying to get this kill. Meanwhile, Razor is inside the prisoner room right now. This could be good. Meanwhile, he's going to do 2 distractions, 2 roof shots. Oh my god. He doesn't get this guy though. Does he get the other guy though? He's got a banana. He does. So he's going to put a gun down, I guess. I'm quite intrigued to see how this goes. He can't be too close though. He needs to move away from the gun. There you go. So he's seen the gun. So you could probably throw an item if he wants to. There goes an excellent kill. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh god. This is a lockdown goes off. And there goes a non-target kill. So a little heads up, I forgot to mention. If a body gets if the prisoner's body gets found by anyone, the prisoner dies. So even though Razor saw the prisoner, let's say he was the only one who saw the body, he would have taken out already ripped because of that non-target non-target kill from the prisoner. Well, it's a very weird one. It is very weird that he just died after getting a body seen, but yeah. So that's unfortunate, very much unfortunate for K-Kaneta. I do say this probably is quite the trickiest kill, I would say, for the spin. If you're doing what K-Kaneta is doing with this Trankway. Oh, we got this guy. It's not going well so far. Like this, and mainly specifically CodeNameKenny gets spotted again. If we go to a photo finish, I feel bad for Dean, who's the admin for this one, by the way. Because, oh my god, Kenny with how many loads, by the way? Like 16? A replan, that's going to be another load added on. This is just not going well, isn't it, for him? The thing is, though, Yeah, but I think he doesn't want to be late with the aromatic. Meanwhile, K-Kaneta's getting inspired too. This fortune teller and this kill for Razor is going to be a pain for the spin. I do feel like we have an incoming tie for this one. We are already 10 minutes in. K-Kaneta was very close. Very quick Klaus kill and all that, but it's just had tried to be very risky on Razor and obviously just got unfortunate. The phone strike calling. Ooh. So meanwhile, it looks like Kenny is starting at the garage. No clue why. I'm guessing get Klaus not KO'd, I guess, just to avoid missing him. Meanwhile, Kaken has got the disguise. So quite intrigued to see how this goes. Gets the fire axe. Unless he's gonna go and get. Is he gonna go and deal with Razor first, maybe, and then get Klaus second cycle? He could go for second cycle. I think he might be might have gone for that. No need to no need to add low tires if there's a. Yeah, like I said, this spin makes it really annoying because obviously, second the fortune teller causes most likely being missing the Klaus's cycle for the studio, if you do the sick way for the fortune teller, and then probably the trickiest part on the spin would be definitely a hostile disguise with a non-pacification. So you can't just get Razor's KO'd Razor for later after getting and then get the disguise. You have to do it. You have to get the disguise and then somehow lure him. Obviously, got the intercom way and all that, but So meanwhile, Kenny is gonna go for second cycle. It looks like for Klaus, and obviously, judging from how many rips he was trying to deal with, yeah, I can understand that. Meanwhile, he is heading towards the prisoner room as we speak, so he's not too far away at the moment. Meanwhile, it looks like CodeNameKenny's doing the intercon. He does need to get himself a prisoner. While Razor will be eventually heading upstairs to obviously go above where watching those two obviously talking shit about Razor. Meanwhile, Kenny is just not trying to see good for two. Meanwhile, K-Kaneta has got the Klaus luring now. So he's on his way, and meanwhile, it's gonna so there he's going upstairs now. I think he's gonna be playing. I think he's playing very safe. He is for. He's just gonna KO. He's gonna KO these two. That's actually gonna be bad because that guy who's just been sick. He's gonna head down here. He's gonna head to that bin. Yep, there we go. Oh no. No, because the next sick spot, if you're wondering, is all the way outside of Klaus Strandberg's building. So it's like right near the dumpster. It's a bin outside as well. Usually it would be the cafe toilet. But they seem to be scripted now to go for the outside bin, what's pretty weird. So, but does it matter? Not really. Obviously, it works anyway, and there's a dumpster next by too. It just has to be like any kills will have to be in the open. Meanwhile, what is K-Kaneta doing? I think he's trying to get himself a military officer, so he can then dismiss the guards instead of having to give them weapons and bullet shot. If you know what I mean. So it's a good idea. He's dressing as a officer. So he doesn't have to, deal with all the guards near the area. He can just dismiss anyone he needs to get who's out the way. Being the stair guard, it can be. So yeah, that's a pretty good play from K-Kaneta. It should make it very easy for him then to go rotating in his prisoner disguise. Meanwhile, Kenny's going back here again. So it seems like he's sticking to his little second cycle Strandberg. What? Like I said, I can unbelievably understand that. After so many rips later on. So obviously he's not meant to put the fire axe out, so he's put it back in. Meanwhile, we're about to reach just about the halfway mark of the spin. But K-Kaneta looking very good. Back to this here again. Just be careful if anyone's seeing the body of the prisoner, of course. That's the biggest part of it. So here comes these. There's two of them. Obviously, he's just going to dismiss these two. So that gets the two annoying ones out of the way. And obviously, he's allowed to be over here as the officer. So obviously, looks like he's gonna. There goes them two. But meanwhile, not do it yet, because obviously there comes Razor. He's gonna do a stretch and throw. Meanwhile, a riff from Kenny again. Not going well. Oh god. Is he gonna do this now? Oh, he's doing it. No. Okay, he's fine. He's alright. He's just been whooshed. You're gonna have to run. Just hope no one else joins that investigation. The guy outside does seem to be investigating the panic from it. Just hope no one else joins along with that. I'll do a quick. This signal might be bad a little bit here, if you're wondering, because the wind situation is currently big. But I think K-Kaneta might be alright, because he just got Razor the whoosh. Razor was the only person he obviously got spotted, so lucky enough no one else got and joined in with that investigation. Meanwhile, no, it's just not going well. Has he got him? No, he has got him. Oh, crap. I actually would have thought. So meanwhile, KOs the prisoner. Gets it. Just gets the kill. Nicely done. No one else sees it. The body being left there is very risky at the moment. Obviously, he will definitely have to move that though. He should be good. As soon as he boxes his body, he should be all good to go. Yep, there we go. Changes, obviously, the other skies. And yeah, looking good. Another restart from Kenny. How many restarts has it been? At least Dean hasn't have to do a third finish, of course, because Kenny is obviously has just restarted now. But nicely played and nicely done for the nice way to get these two guys out of the way with the military officer. And that will be 4-0. K-Kaneta taking Kenny's chosen map. And yeah, very unfortunate from Kenny. Massive, a lot of rips, and it was annoying, like I said, the spin is, of course, being the fortune teller for Klaus Strandberg. And obviously you got the prisoner with the fire axe. It's very annoying. Obviously a close call from K-Kaneta, but he managed to get away with it, and he's all good to go. So moving on to potentially, this is a match point. If K-Kaneta does take this, we're going to Dartmoor, being a quick one. I will do a briefing, and I'll play some. I will put an ads on, so at least we don't have any ads mid playing. So yeah, the brief will be cut in halfway though. Just to let you know. It's a sec.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here.
Alright, and we are back. So, before we do head off, so moving on to potentially our last map, depending on if Kenny can possibly take this. Again, it is normal, so potential photo finish will most likely happen, but we'll see how it goes if they don't even rip. To start with you, we have K-Kaneta been here 3 times, two wins and 1 loss, and CodeNameKenny's been here 2 times with 2 loses. Let's see if we can get K-Kaneta. Kenny can get 1 point. Others we do have Lexicala, Snapneck, Mansion Guard. Very simple, very good, very quick, I would say. Fast forward start and instant in. That's what you need to do. You can get a Mansion Guard literally outside. You can just easily trank one. So meanwhile, it looks like Kenny is starting as the Mansion Guard. Briefing, the briefing is longer than the map. Depending on what kind of spin, to be honest. Unless it's a consume poison Lexicala, then it's just, yeah. So meanwhile, it looks like we are, so obviously K-Kaneta's got the Mansion Guards, and obviously the way his K-Kaneta's doing this looks like a good way, and Kenny did spend a little bit, some time in the planning. Obviously you're not allowed to be here, but obviously as soon as the Phone's boy gets found, it's all good. Still no unicorn horn condition. Yeah, I've had those for a while. That's unicorn horn. So meanwhile, it looks like he gets spotted by Lexicala. That's all right. So at the moment, K-Kaneta did get spotted by only Lexicala, so he's all good to go. But meanwhile, this is the point about this shot though. This shot can be very awkward for Rebecca. A lot of people wait for him to turn around, obviously get it. There we go. And a body gets found from K-Kaneta. Oh god, and that is a massive lead for K now. Oh. This is now getting a bit spicy now, this one is. Kenny's doing the office way of doing it. A lot of people, I think a lot back in, before Joker's idea of doing that fast forward way, a lot of people would do this way. So obviously when you're up here, you can get yourself the so there we go, snap neck already, and the case file is up here too. This could be a massive, so obviously, and he just needs to climb down, and that's an exit. Gets the code in, case file's here, grabs himself that, changes the skies. Is he gonna do the little cover way? Nope. I've not seen someone do the cover. Basically, you take cover and you no clip into the vase, and then when you change direction when you take cover, then you kind of basically a glitch off the vase, if you know what I mean. So meanwhile, this could be a potential photo finish. And I can't tell how long Kenny's load was, but at the moment he's only a very short distance from the exit. And meanwhile, K-Kaneta is very short from being there. That's Rebecca. A body found this time again, but this one was a trank this time, so he doesn't need to concern about that. Meanwhile, Kenny is finished with a 254. Lexicala is here right now as we speak. There we go. KO, a snap neck, that is done. He's got the tokens too. The keys are just here. This could be Kenny potentially taking this. Obviously, the Mansion God is in the force of it. Does add a little bit some time, but he tranks him. It's all good. The difference is quite a massive one. Wow. I think that's 27 seconds. No, that's 27 seconds. I believe that is 23 seconds. 3 seconds. Yeah, 23. So that's a massive, and yeah. But I do believe, even with them 2 lows from K-Kaneta, this could be potentially bad. Office without the drop is just so bad. Yeah, well, yeah. K has 1 more loads, but not 23 seconds. Yeah, Dartmoor has a short load when it comes to it. It's like New York. So we came out from drop. And yep, there we go. The results are here, and so far, when Dean posts the results of what the photo finish is, well, then I'll tell you. But yeah, it does seem like Kenny does take the. Unless nope, and K-Kaneta waived the photo finish. There we go. So K-Kaneta did waive the photo finish, meaning that that the point to Kenny. So this could be a possible combat sweep from Kenny. So yeah, that one rip massively a difference, and that massively made K-Kaneta lose the map. But we do move on to New York, so another short, quick one, depending on what kill it can be, because obviously some kills can be a little bit longer and all that. And with obviously being the RR13 recce being 155, I believe that is. Yeah, 155, an insane recce from Scruffy. I think he beat his own time. He beat Infavance and then he beat his own time again. So yeah, and obviously we'll see what spins we do have shortly. Predictions will be up. Thanks very much, moderators, for doing that. Be Infavance and all that, and yeah, let's see a sec.
The constant says to follow the money.
Milton Fitzpatrick, the investment bank. It's a key Providence asset.
Which you worked for.
The director of the New York branch is a Providence operative. It's our best bet as a way in.
I'll tell the pilot to turn the plane around.
Right, gentlemen. Here's what we've come up with. The partners are transitioning between identities, but everything is so recent, the Milton Fitzpatrick bank records will still be intact. We've confirmed that the partners have active accounts there. However, the bank's records are remotely updated on a frequent basis. We may only have hours before any leads that could get us the new identities of the partners are gone forever. The data we need can be obtained in two ways. The bank's data core can be accessed through the basement vault, but getting inside the vault could be challenging. Alternatively, Bank Director Athena Savalas, Head of Security Mateo Perez, and Head of Accounts Fabian Mann each carry a partial backup drive with the data. We'll need all three drives to get the full data. Now, we cannot risk the partners discovering the data breach. Eliminating the bank's director, Athena Savalas, would sever the last remaining Providence tie to the bank and keep our activities hidden.
Okay, one more time. We break into the vault, extract the hard drive rack, and eliminate the director on the way out.
We.
You. Good luck, 47.
Alright, so moving on to the potential last map. Like I say, it is still match point from K-Kaneta, but obviously Kenny can come back strong with the reverse sweep. From stat-wise, K-Kaneta has been here 7 times, 4 wins, 3 losses, and Kenny has not played this one at the moment so far. So I'm quite intrigued to see how his performance will be in the spin we do have very shortly coming up for our second RNG map, aka the 4th map for this match. We do get for New York, the Field of Venice, a letter opener is an investment banker. So, letter opener is basically down on the second floor. I believe there's can't specifically explain where it's okay, but it's near the investment banker start basically. And investment banker, those are, I think, there's a couple ways obviously doing. You can do the security guard start, and obviously investment banker start. So both work, I do believe. Crash stocks, people say. Security use bear, people say. So meanwhile, K-Kaneta is taking the cam box by obviously sabotaging it. He's got it. Meanwhile, he's got a lane opener too. So, because obviously the K-Kaneta is going to have a problem with that. Is the only person will be his Matto. Meanwhile, CodeNameKenny, aka Kenny, is going to go to grab the investment banker. This one I would usually go for. Obviously, if he has an EMP. I think he does. I can see in inventory just shock it over not too high, but trigger it. Hopefully gets it. Yes, he does. So that is, he's got one disc down. Bang robber start and the vault. What is that? So meanwhile, here comes Fabian. You can just KO him. You don't really need to trank him. You can just KO on the stairs. Meanwhile, the kill on for K-Kaneta and for on Lafina. And here comes Fabian to be very careful with the seeker shot. Not seeker shot, sorry, trank shot. Does get Fabian though. He's got the data disc. That is the second one now. And meanwhile, K-Kaneta has got the kill. He's got, I believe he's got Fabian maybe down. I'm not potentially sure. He might have, but he's got tranks. This could be good. Here comes Fabian. He's got the trank. And now he needs to grab the data disc. And now he needs to get Matto, who is on the way. So obviously, if you can get, there he is. He's over there. He's the enforcer guy, as you can see. He's got a gold brick. Meanwhile, a kill on Lafina from Kenny's end. Getting the last data disc. Oh my god, this is very close. Holy shit. Look at this. They've both done the objectives. He's just getting the key card. Oh my god, wow. He doesn't need to change. He's already finding it. And obviously, meanwhile, K-Kaneta gets out. There's the overlay done. Come on, let's see a quite close difference possibly. There we go, 5 seconds. 5-second difference, wow. I don't know, is CodeNameKenny on old gen? If that is the case, this could be a potential photo, this potentially could be a draw. It is a photo finish. This could be, yeah, it could be a draw. Obviously, it is a photo finish, of course, and it could be. K-Kaneta has insane loads, and they both had one load. But damn, both. The in-game time difference is massively. I think Kenny did spend a little bit of time in the planning, I believe. Not planning, yeah, basically planning. Oh, okay. Yeah, he is planning basis. Wow. So, I'm quite intrigued to see how this goes. With the calculation what Dean is going to be doing. But yeah. People saying it's a cool. Did Kenny preload? I'm not sure, in fact, if he did. I think I can't tell if any of them preloaded. Maybe someone can review, maybe check the VOD, maybe go back and check the VOD. Maybe I will actually might not one. While Dean does the calculation, I'll quickly go back to the VODs and see if there's a go back to the VODs and Kenny preloaded and it's K-Kaneta probably. Oh, alright. So we've already checked it. So the seer goes. Like I said, to make it a tie, it has to be 2 seconds difference or under. Over 2 seconds is where whoever has 3 seconds or over 2 seconds will take it. And meanwhile, yeah, Kenny's not on old gen. So, and I suppose he's on new gen. The loads could be very close, but I do think maybe could be K-Kaneta, could be Kenny, could potentially have like 2 seconds more, but I do think a draw can be very tight, so it might have to be 1 second lead for K-Kaneta or whatever. But yeah. Yes, Goats, we have a photo finish. K-Kaneta's got 5-second lead, and yeah, no rips from both of them. They did do different starts as well. Investment banker from K-Kaneta, and then a security guard from CodeNameKenny. So meanwhile, Dean Gomez, thanks for being an admin, of course, this one, and obviously he is calculating the results. So meanwhile, Dean type down, but the results have been through and does look like K-Kaneta does take the New York and does mean that is a GG's. Once Dean posts the results of the time difference, I will then tell you before we do. But yeah, unfortunate from Kenny, and like I said, a massive good player, and unfortunately this is a low bracket match, meaning that CodeNameKenny is out and will not be unfortunately going on to the next round. But we do hope we see him next hour. He's an amazing player. He's amazing for getting this far, and it's good to have him play obviously this and obviously it's good to see him play very well. And K-Kaneta does mean he's going to be moving on to round 5 in the low bracket, and I didn't mention he'll probably go against, but meanwhile we're waiting for once the team posts the results. Both players had 5-second load, so basically the difference would be 5 seconds, so 5 seconds for both loads. So none of them obviously catch them. Meanwhile, none of them did catch up or each other, no extra lead, so they both had the same time. No, you played very well, K-Kaneta, man. Honestly, you played well, man. Just unfortunate that guard. I think the photographer saw the body of the guard we KO'd. So yeah, be careful. But once you get ripped by someone and you know who it is from, at least that keeps in mind. Meanwhile, the brackets. I do have it already got from my end ready set up. So we're gonna head down to it. And right here we do have K-Kaneta moving on to round 5, going against Channel Joined. Very two interesting players and very challenging players, an amazing match to see. And whoever wins will go against me in the low bracket round 6. And yeah, I'm quite intrigued to see how this goes, and I'm very hyped to see when it comes to it. Once they get that schedule done. We're going to check the upcoming matches. There is a few more today. We do have, I believe, 3. Well, no, we just have that way. 2. Forgot to refresh my hit maps because obviously the match from this one we had is still up. But there we go. So we do have Creativity versus Fast happening at 10 PM Central European time. The exact same time with Lynx Penguin versus the Observer. And Gorg will be casting the Creativity versus Fast match. Barbecue will be casting Lynx Penguin versus the Observer. For double combined for Creativity and Fast. And then for Lynx and the Observer, we have Berlin and New York. And then 2 days later, we do have Skyfree versus If for Fun. And then on the 2nd of March, on basically Saturday, we have Fame versus 3.7. But obviously, we do have Moo versus Dean happening soon. Once they schedule, that will be up there too. And obviously the match, with the K-Kaneta versus Channel Join, they'll be eventually scheduled soon. And I believe that's all matches at the moment we have. So 2 matches need to be scheduled, and obviously 4 we have right now. And obviously we have 2 more today, and yeah, I'm quite intrigued to see how it goes. So yeah, apart from that, see anyone in particular we should raid. I do think Throat is still up. Who should we raid? Blunt or Throat? You guys pick and chat. Throat is up, some freelancer. Blunt, I believe, what is he doing? I think he's just doing, he's doing freelancers, but they're both doing freelancers. Let's go and raid, let's go raid Blunt actually. He's an amazing player, and he actually does he's done a lot of like spreadsheets on Roulette and a lot of spreadsheet timings on spins and other stuff. He's really knowledgeable when it comes to Hitman. So we'll go raid him. Thanks for being here, and yeah, GG's to the both player. Nicely play, and both play well. See you.